Prophecies and words of knowledge. Prophecies and words of knowledge have, I'm sure, come to each one of us as a person, as a couple, or as a church, for example. Not all prophecies come true straight away. Some may take weeks, months, or even years to come to full fruit. However, just because they don't come straight away doesn't mean they won't. They will in God's timing, not ours. Why did it not? In this podcast, we are going to look at some possible aspects as to why prophecy doesn't come to bear fruit. When God gives us a prophetic word over us singularly or the church, what has actually happened? 1. God has prepared the soil for the prophecy, ready for it to be used. 2. God has given you the seed, the prophecy or word, to plant into His soil. 3. You're not doing your part in God's plan, watering and nurturing the seed, stepping out and doing your part that needs to be done for God to do His part. Take that step of faith and walk in the promises God has given you, and God will move. Many people look to Jesus for help. They want Jesus to fix a problem or help out in some way or another. What some forget is that the last words Jesus spoke before giving up the ghost. John 19:30. When Jesus therefore had received the vinegar, he said, "It is finished." And he bowed his head, and he gave up the ghost. This doesn't mean that we don't pray to Jesus, no. It means we need to recognize Jesus already knows what we need, and is waiting for us to ask and receive in accordance to his word. In John 19:30, did you notice the words, "It is finished"? What does this mean? It means that Christ has done all he is going to do for all mankind at that point in time, until he returns. Time for us to shine. So where does this put us? What Jesus has done, as the saying goes, he's put the ball in your court. Which means this: God has prepared the foundation, the soil. God has given a prophetic word for yourself, the church, etc., the seed. God now wants you to do your part. Water and protect. If you don't plant the seed, then nothing is going to happen. If you plant the seed and don't water the seed, then nothing will happen and it may die. Remember to always look after the seed you have planted by watering it with what Christ has in mind, not allowing the Antichrist, demons or people to pluck it out by the roots or to try and take it away via weeds of falseness or even pressure. Proverbs 4:23. Keep thy heart with all diligence, for out of it are the issues of life. Keep guard of your seed as it blossoms into a plant that God has set before you, a plant that testifies to your labour in Christ, a labour that will bring your prophecy to fulfilment the way God intended. Make sure the seed is the seed Christ gave you, and not a false seed given to you by the cunning and sly Satan. Also make sure that you yourself don't destroy something God has given you by adding your own thoughts, actions, or theology. Do your part. Be like Noah, who knew his part and got on with it, no matter the cost. Be like Moses, who against human odds overcame Pharaoh. Be like Christ and never gave up on God's plan for you. God has already done his part. Are you prepared to meet God by doing your part, by stepping out in faith? Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe for future content.